Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston, and today I'm back for episode number 32 of my Brooklyn Nets MyLeague series here on NBA 2K16. So today we're kicking off season number 4. I'm showing you guys what the rotation is going to look like as we start the season off. And I'm, using, I think it was an 11 or 12-man rotation to start the year, just because, we've got a lot of guys who I think are going to, in the long term or in the long run, contend for rotation spots as we kind of cut our rotation as the year goes on. So I want to give those guys ample opportunity to try and prove themselves. Guys like Doug Mann and, guys at the end of the bench like Chris McCullough as well. But anyway, here is the 2K pregame show.
And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, it was the worst.
Trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's a
awesome.
horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did you eat
terrible
them?
story.
It was horrible.
It's a very sad
It
story.
was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh,
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's sound.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
All right, thank you, Ernie, Shaq, and Kenny, for that Halloween day commentary. Yes, this is some Halloween night edition basketball here to open up season number 4, the first game for the new-look Brooklyn Nets. Not really the new-look Brooklyn Nets, but, we did make that one major trade in the offseason, picking up Chris Miles for Victor Oladipo, essentially. There was a couple other minor moves along the way, but really that is the big difference on this year's team. So it is going to be Chris Miles' NBA debut, and right now it's Derek Favors with the ball. He's going to find Brook Lopez cutting to the basket, and that is a nice move by Lopez, getting around his man, Joakim Noah, and getting in there for the layup. Now here we go, nice rebound by Lopez, outlet to Miles, trying to run the break, and Miles getting into the paint right there with the little left-handed finger roll layup. That is good, and that is the first field goal of his NBA career. Now he's grabbing the rebound right now, trying to push the tempo, looking for his man Eric Bledsoe. Nice bounce pass and the one-handed slam for Bledsoe is going to put us up now by 4 points, 15-11, but it's Rudy Gay with the step back. That is going to be good. Gay really did not have a good night. I think actually the most impressive part of Chris Miles' debut tonight is going to be his defense on Rudy Gay, but Gay hits the step back jumper right there, and then it's Derrick Rose getting to the hoop, so it's going to be a 21-17 game. Now it is Rodney Hood running the pick and pop. Ray McCallum with the jumper. That one is good, so we get the lead back down to 2. Now it's Jimmy Butler with the ball. He is looking to make a move right now, trying to get by his man Kent Bazemore. Floater alert. That one goes in, so it's a 4-point game once again. Now McCallum, little screen and roll. He's going to find Kent Bazemore in the corner, and Bazemore rattles home the 3 right there. Yes, a little preeminent on the commentary right there, but either way, he got it home. So that would cut the lead to 1, and that would be the score at the end of 1. 25-24 is the margin right now. It's a 1-point game. Chicago on top, but Brooklyn playing solid so far. We'll see if we can pick it up in the second quarter. Miles back in there now, trying to push the tempo like he does. Here's Doug Mann, the rookie point guard, going to the hoop, and he draws the foul right there. He would knock down both and get his first 2 points of his NBA career. Now here's Doug Mann once again running the second unit. So I've realized that with the rotation, as the way we have it set up, Mann usually comes into the start of the second quarter to give Bledsoe some relief. I'm kind of splitting the backup point guard minutes between him and McCallum at the moment, and actually we're going to run some second unit lineups where they're both on the court together, just because I really want to maximize the sample size with both guys. I think long-term McCallum is going to be the backup point guard, but Mann could still find some minutes at shooting guard, or we can move McCallum to shooting guard, because I do have a lot of hopes for Mann. I think he really plays a style that I like to play. Anyway, here's Chris Miles going to the basket. This is something he really struggled with all game long tonight. He got to the basket but missed a lot of easy layups. He's going to end up getting to 20 points, I believe, by the night's end. But it was a little bit concerning how many easy layups he missed. I shouldn't say easy layups. I mean, a lot of those were tough shots, but still, ones you would expect a guy like that to be able to make. So we'll see if it's a recurring theme moving forward or if it was just kind of an off night for him, so to say. But Here's Aaron Baines with a jumper. That's no good. But Brandon right on the rebound gets the offensive board and the putback and one. So that would get the Bulls lead up to 7 right now, 45-38. Here is McCollum back in there, though, trying to get to the hoop. And that little right-handed finger roll is up and good. So it's going to be a 5-point game once again. Now it's Boular finding Chris Miles in the corner. And that one is money. So that gets the lead down to 2. Big three-pointer from Miles trying to get the swagger going. Now he's going to try and take this one by himself. And he draws the foul. Does not get the and one, but takes the 2 free throws. That would make it a 1-point game. And that would be the margin at the end of the first half. 49-48 is your score. So pretty even game so far. Remember, it was a 1-point game at the end of 1, and it is a 1-point game at the end of 2. So you can see the halftime stats right now. Like I said, pretty even affair. We do have a few more turnovers than they did, but we also have a few more assists. So start of the second half right here. Rose gets blocked by Favors. Loose ball is retrieved by Bledsoe. He's all alone, and he's going to register this one to the highlight reel. A reverse windmill slam. Take a look at the replay with the Kia Slam Cam right here. I don't know why they use that camera angle. It's pretty crappy, but either way, here's Miles getting to the basket, but once again missing the tough layup right there. He thought he could have made that one over the smaller guy, Derrick Rose, but this time he's not going to leave it up to chance. He's just going to take it all the way to the rim with the two-handed flush, put us up by 3. Now 54-51, it's Miles with the ball looking for the screen from Lopez. He's going to find great vision right there. Bledsoe wide open in the corner, and he knocks down the 3 to put us up by 6. Doug Mann is going to make his second free throw right here, so that makes it a 6-point game. Quick inbound, but it actually goes off of the back of Lopez, and then an and one right there. Pretty lucky. That was just a horrible pass by whoever was inbounding that for the Bulls. But, we'll take it either way. So we go up by 9 now, 64-55, really starting to take control of this game. Rudy Gay, though, finds it cutting Joakim Noah, however you want to pronounce it, to the basket there to make it a 5-point game. Now Jeremy Lin in. He is going to do a little, some nice ball movement right there. Then he cuts to the basket. Good find by Demetrius Jackson. Jackson was drafted by the Bulls in this last draft. I think he was a mid-round draft pick. There you can see he had the ball right there. He just dished that to Butler. Butler gets the jumper to go, but that would get the lead down to 1, so the Bulls making a little bit of a run now. There was a 7-0 run, I believe, or an 8-0 run, I should say. Now Rodney Hood, though, is just going to take Jeremy Lin off the dribble, get to the basket. And I like the way Rodney Hood played this game. I'm pretty encouraged by the way, just his skill set. He's got a really nice, he's got a lot of range, good three-point shot, and can actually put the ball on the floor and get to the basket at times, too. So I really like him coming off the bench there. He hits a corner 3. And now it is Butler getting blocked. Middleton on the rebound. He's going to get it up the court to McCollum. And then check out this bounce pass to Mike Scott. Scott slams it with one hand. And we would go up by 6 now. That would be the margin at the end of 3. So we had a nice third quarter there. We were down by 1 at the start of it. We ended up by 6, so a +7 margin there. We have built a nice little cushion right here entering the 4th. So let's see if we can close this game out and pick up our first win of the new season. Nice ball movement right there. Middleton all the way to the basket. Two-handed flush. Bledsoe picks up another dime. And then here is Favors. Don't know how that wasn't a double dribble. Either way, he's going to miss the initial shot right there, but Lopez gets the rebound and 1. So Favors actually ended up scoring no points this game, but he had a pretty good impact. I thought, he kind of did what Derek Favors does in this. I really never looked him to score, which is kind of, when I initially got him, I was kind of hoping I could recoup some of that magic I had with him in the 2K13 Jazz Association when he was probably our best player, until we got Steph Curry on the team, but for a while he was our best player, and we really haven't been able to do that with him, but he still makes such an impact defensively. There you can see he grabs a rebound. He ended up with 10 rebounds this game. He just does a lot for us. I think he complements Lopez well, even though he probably seems invisible at times in these videos. I just think that sometimes you don't really get the full scope with him if you're just looking at the stat sheet. So anyway, there's a nice block on his part. We're up by 10 at this point, so really starting to pull away. As you can see, it's 84-74. Now, next possession for the Nets, we get the inbound. We're going to go to Bledsoe here and then watch this backdoor cut by Miles. Great play. Hop dunk right there. Two-handed slam puts us up by 12. So Miles, like I said, really got it going in the second half, especially in the 4th quarter. Really helped us pull away. Here's Rudy Gay for a 3. Like I said, Gay scored some points tonight, but I think he took 30-plus shots and only scored 23 points. So Miles did a phenomenal job covering him all night. And then there he hits the long range 2 right there. So it's a 9-point lead for the Nets. Alley-oop. Miles actually misses the dunk there. Rebounded by Rose. He's going to try and push the tempo here. Gets it up to Rudy Gay. Left-handed lay-in is good. That is going to make it a 7-point game now. Here is Miles, though, pushing the tempo like he does. Nice bounce pass to Rodney Hood. That was another thing I was impressed with by Miles tonight. Really not just his scoring, but, he's a good ball handler. He can make the good passes, and he played good defense. So he was listed as an all-around small forward coming out of college. And I really think that he played up to that kind of billing so far tonight. So anyway, here is Jimmy Butler with a quarter 3. That is going to get the lead back down to 11. But at this point, it is all a formality. We are up by 11 with under a minute to play. Miles, one final jumper for good measure. That would rattle home. That gets him to 20 points on the night. And that would be Actually, it would not be the. Oh, yes, it would be the final score. I forgot Lopez had that ridiculous block to end off the game. So that would do it. We win 103-90. An impressive victory. I thought we played pretty well, especially in the second half. Our defense really came to play, and I just like the way we played. I mean, I think that I have high hopes for this team. Just a good game. I really can't sum it up any better than that. Defense, offense, every facet of the game, we played pretty well. Only 10 turnovers. That's still not ideal, but definitely could have been much worse. In the past, it's been much worse. And we hit 6 threes tonight. I want to get that up to maybe 8 or 9 threes a game. I want to be hitting at least like 2 or 3 a quarter. So we'll look to that. We'll look for that to improve as the season goes on. But there you can see Miles, 22 points on 21 shots. Like I said, not the most efficient night out of him, but in the second half, especially, he really turned it up and helped lead us to victory. So that is what matters at the end of the day. There's favors, no points, but 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, 3 assists, and a steal, really making an impact in different facets of the game. There's Rudy Gay, 23 points on 32 shots, and then Butler, 18 points on 17 shots. Rose had 9 points on 18 shots. So defense just stifled them all night long. Anyway, that is going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thanks for watching, and here is the 2K postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays in baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.